Jango and the Mandalorians have to take on the Jedi, as he was recruited by a local kingdom to take down their enemies. He dispatches them quickly along with the other Mandalorians. His team gets rid of them quickly, and now it's time for their payment. And the king is nervous. Jango arrives and is eager to see his payment. Getting rid of the king's problems, he knows that he's been harboring Jango's biggest enemy, Vizsla. The king tries to lie and cover up for him, and Jango is not pleased. He wants what was promised to him. But out of the curtains comes Vizsla, and he comes out shooting, almost taking Jango out. Jango tells the governor this won't go unanswered, and he makes it out the window. But Vizsla has him in his sights. He lines up the shot and squeezes the trigger. He hits Jango's jetpack. He falls far from his camp. But then they have a devious plan. The Jedi are there at perfect timing, and they're gonna blame everything on the Mandalorians. How they took out the activists. And Vizsla tells the man they even took out the women and children. And they'll make sure that there's plenty of evidence. Jango makes sure before he falls, he braces for impact. And he sees the Jedi. He knows what type of trap he's stuck in, and he must warn the other Mandalorians, but the impact took out his comms, and he can't reach them. So he tries to run as fast as he can, and the Jedi arrive at the Mandalorians' camp, and there's nothing they can do. Jango Fett was way too late to give them a heads up, as they now must brace for the Jedi's attack, and they all form formation. But it's no use, as the Jedi are well trained. They deflected everything back to the Mandalorians, and his only thing is to use projectile weapons against them. What are they to do against Jedi Masters? As Miles goes up top to give him some cover fire, all of a sudden one of the Jedi see him, and he force jumps all the way up there. And before Jango could go up top to fight the Jedi, Miles drops right in front of him, being cut in half, and he begins to lose it as he starts to fight dirty against the Jedi. He will do anything to even the odds. He has nothing to lose. He stands against the Jedi without any weapons, and he tells them, "Alright, let's get this done." And he throws snow in the Jedi's eye, and he grabs a hold of him, and he knocks him out. He will not go silent into that night. He finishes the Jedi off, but then he falls to his knees because he is the last one of his tribe, and it is an empty victory, as the Jedi slaughtered all of his fellow Mandalorians, as Dooku was counted amongst them.